Man, what's going on, nieces and nephews, man? It's your Uncle TJ, uh, reporting live. It's a real foul Friday, man. Real foul Friday, everything that's going on. My boy Dirt, the voice of the streets, man. From the trenches, man. We seen that man go from rags to riches, like literally one of the top artists in the whole world. Man, that Chicago just messed these young men up, man, for real, with that gang banging. And nah, they ain't solving no murders in Chicago, but y'all went somewhere else with it. Now all of a sudden, they got the whole squad, man, and I'm real conflicted on it. I'm real conflicted because the the true me, I think people deserve to get their lick back, you know? I believe in revenge. I believe in yeah, you reap what you sow. And there's consequences to your actions. But I think it's like, you know how when you be with your homies and you be like, man, I'm riding with my homie, right or wrong. You know, like if they wrong, like you can't be riding and it ain't making sense to you. Like, what was that whole thing even all about? Because to my understanding, it didn't have nothing to do with actually Quando Rondo. It had something to do with Vaughn, Young Boy, and some women, you know? So, Dirk, now, you gonna be away from your woman and your kids and all that, like, cause that's what my understanding that the beef was about, man. But that's just a message. Like, y'all got some sons, even daughters that's out here, man. Hold on, get a hold of your kids, cause this music, these streets, these other misguided individuals that's running around here, they will get a hold of your kids, man. So make sure that you is paying attention of what's going on. Look through their notebooks and all that. See if they putting 5-point stars, 6-point stars, like what they got going on, and find out exactly what they mean to them and how deeply loyal is they and committed to that. Because now, look, you got all that money, like everything you ever wanted, and now that money ain't finna do you no good. It's absolutely not gonna do you any good. Yeah, your children gonna be straight, but then again, they not gonna be straight because now your kids gonna be in the same predicament that you was just in. And like I said, I'm conflicted about it only because now in these times it's so many cameras, these phones, you know, they get on the internet. I'm not saying with this situation, but they get on the internet telling on themselves and stuff like that, you know. And the rats, bro. Like, I cannot imagine one of my homeboys that I used to be in the alley playing crate ball with wearing a wire on me, bro, that's gonna get me sent away for the rest of my life, maybe even the death penalty. I cannot imagine seeing, man, one of my guys' name, like, you talking about heartbreaking. Yeah, yeah, okay, getting picked up by the feds, seeing they charging you with what they charging you with, but seeing one of your people, oh my God, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't run with nobody, you can't trust nobody. Man, it's all messed up out here, boy. It's all messed up out here. You know, like I remember back in the day before rapping became a hobby and so popular and just, back when people actually was like, hey, I did the crime. just go on here, process me, and I'm going to do the time, take it on the chin, because ain't nobody forced me to do nothing. Well, me personally, nobody never forced me, Nobody never, influenced me. I just did what I wanted to do, But I remember back in the day, my homie, she had, she had work or whatever. And it's like, she a blessing to everybody. Like, man, my homie's so good. Like, she'll front you. Like, how many you want? Or she'll match you. You come buy this much, I'll front you as much as you buy. Man, her cousin, all of her paperwork, bro. Cousin. First cousin type thing. But, sometimes family a little sketchy. Because we don't get to choose our family. I mean, that's just how it is. And you might not always be close. First cousin, brother, sister, whoever it may be. That might not just be, somebody that you really rock with. Or they might not really rock with you, how you rock with them. It's all different type of layers to this. But she was hurt. She just like, man, all the sucker stuff that could happen. Like, damn, my cousin. Yeah. Then it was this nigga in K-Town. You feel what I'm saying? The feds got this nigga selling all type of keys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They letting him work though. But he's setting everybody up. He wore a wire on my homie. That's how my homie wound up going to the feds. You know what I'm saying? So, but this was back then, when, like, for real, it was like snitches get stitches and, you know what I'm saying, kill all the rats and stuff like that. Like, you really couldn't come back around if you had that reputation. Nowadays, as y'all seen with 6ix9ine, man, what, he's still getting to a bag, That's just one example. I know he was a fake gangster anyway, but just a lot of these fools is fake gangsters though. And when it's all said and done, man. So yeah, Joe, just like all the losses, his cousin Newski got killed. Then Vaughn got killed. Then his brother D-Thing got killed. Then he got a blessing. His dad came home off that life sentence. His dad came home. Cool. His dad got in his ear. Hey, man, all that rapping, talking about all that evil stuff, because his dad, devout Muslim. Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. No, son, this you gonna have to make a change, okay? You see, come out with J. Cole all my life. They've been trying to keep him down. As soon as he reached the top, but that's what the white man do every time. In the city of Chicago, anybody know anything about the politics in the city of Chicago? They've been doing this since Larry Hoover. They've been doing this since Chief Malik. Any black man with power, influence, money, stature, respect in the community, no, they getting you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with his daddy. His daddy was a millionaire. Like, back in the day, when he called his case, I think he called his case like 30 years ago. But his daddy was a millionaire like 30 years ago, Big Dirt. It was like, oh, yeah, tell them, Hoover. His dad like, what? Man, send me where y'all finna send me. Give me that L, and I'm finna stand on it. All 10, for real. And then even after that, so they got them, the heads out the way. The guys that really started everything. Then they come through in the 90s, and the men that was real men and leaders in our community, they took them out. They took them all out. Which I don't know what is the problem with being in a gang. What's the problem with being in a gang? I'm not here to promote the violence, the killing, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody do something to you, definitely do something to them. But it was about, when gangs first started in Chicago, it was about community. You know what I'm saying? It was coming together, like, oh, we stay in the same neighborhood. We all this, that. If anybody know the 6 points, y'all know what the 6 points mean. If y'all know the 5 points, 5 points is love, peace, truth, justice, freedom. That's the 5 points, bro. It ain't do anything say killing, hate, murder, thievery, rape, assault. It don't say nothing like that in the 5 points, because it was built on morality and character and how to carry ourselves and how to stand up for ourselves and protect ourselves. Because you got to go back to the 60s. This is the 60s when everybody migrated from the south to the north. And, of course, the white people is still racist. They still, I ain't going to say they racist in Chicago, but Chicago is the most segregated city. The Polacks live over here. I mean, the Polish people, excuse me, that's a language I shouldn't have said. But the Polish people stay over there. The Mexican, where they used to, they just got everybody that invaded our space. Now, the blacks stay where they stay. You got, everything very separated. So, Little Italy, all of that. But it wasn't so much as a criminal organization until, once again, the white man, the feds, they came and brought their crack stuff into our communities. No black person just sat up and said, oh, wow, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have the means to get to Mexico or know nothing about no coca plant. I think they did know about the heroin, though, because when they went to Vietnam, they did have the opiates over there. They did have the poppy plant over there. So a lot of them came back and they had been introduced to heroin and stuff like that. But they brought crack, and yes, that started the violence. That started, for different factions to start going back and forth, because it was about money. And no, you can't step on this side of the block because y'all only got from that side to back that way. Don't step over here because this our turf and it's where we sell our stuff at. So, it's always been a plan to break us, from the beginning. And they did a pretty good job of it. So when they came in the 90s, they tried to make it seem like, oh, they had these huge gang enterprises going on. And so we taking them down, So they took them down one by one. All of the organizations, any black organization that you could think of. I don't think that the Latin Kings was involved in none of the Hispanic gangs. I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I don't remember reading it in the newspaper. Definitely not none of the white gangs, because yes, it's white gangs in Chicago, and so that started the demise, because now if you cut off the head, what the body gonna do? It's gonna die. So all you got is a bunch of soldiers just running around, and since y'all then targeted all the top guys, now nobody want to be no leader no more. The guys that may be able to step up to the plate and had the ability to lead, they shying away from their position like, no, I'm not trying to go to no feds. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get caught up in no RICO, no conspiracy, none of that. So guys shied away from their position. So now you got people that's not fit to lead in leadership positions, because that's when, I guess, clout probably started. They just wanted it for the name, like, yeah, I call it for the so-and-so, I call it for the so-and-so, knowing if the real guys were still out, and the real guys or the guys up next would step up, you would still be a soldier. You will still be running to the store to go, you know what I'm saying, go buy them St. Ides 40 ounce or something, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, but they don't let you be a chief. So, cause now you got the target on your back. But so that's when all the goofiness started. So the goofiness started just having people in leadership positions, and it just spiraled out of control. Now it's no type of structure, it's no type of leadership. Everybody just like everybody just going wild. They just doing what they want to do. Like people like Renegade, like they start talking about they EBK, everybody killer. Like it's no loyalty to nothing, because it's like every man for themselves. So but like I said, it was all a plan, and now it appears like the rap game, it's the same way as the crack epidemic. It's the same way as when they see these young men and they see the potential that they have, and the influence that they have, and how many people follow them and love them, and you know what I'm saying? And they got this power, and they got all this money, these millions and millions of dollars legally. Oh, they real mad now. They real mad because they can't come get you on no dope charges now. They can't come get you on no, well, they doing thug dirty, but you see the truth coming out in that right there. This the second judge. They finna have to kick off the case because y'all, I don't know. It's a big difference between the state and the feds though. See, they on the state case, and as the whole world is being able to see, Fulton County can't get out their own way. They can't prosecute this RICO. It's just not gonna happen. So now they trying to hand out deals. Y'all gonna have to. But yeah, that's why they targeted Jeffrey. They got him. Because he had the biggest influence. They had YFN and Lucci on the same case. They gave YFN and Lucci like 5 years and let him get on, even though they know that he was a part of a gang. He was in some sort of leadership position. But he not Jeffrey Williams, though. He is not Young Thug. He do not have the love and the adoration of fans all across the world like that man has, So it's just safe to say that, these folks is the devil, and they will give you everything that you ever wanted, that your heart desired, and you know what I'm saying, dangle it in front of your face. And once you obtain those things, it's like we ain't never had nothing. So people get cocky and they get arrogant. It's hard to be humble. And I got $100 million. I'm just saying, like for real. Like people was acting weird when they got that little 30,000. When you know what I'm saying. When money was flowing, you feel me? People was acting weird when they was getting that extra little $800 with the unemployment. So just imagine, I'm sitting on $100 million, man. Please, So you get cocky with it, and man, it's just unfortunate, man. It's just real unfortunate. And my cousin was a victim to, the slide and the get back gang and that type of stuff right there. And yeah, so he no longer living, but I'm sure he did his thing as well. You feel me? But one thing about me, I never glorified the murder. I mean, I did like the music for a while until I found out like they is really telling the truth. Like they is really killing these people and mocking people and mocking the dead and going to their grave site and pissing on their grave. Y'all doing too much. Oh no. So that's why I'm torn, because I'm happy. Because now y'all seeing, y'all is some bums. You know what I'm saying? Y'all broke and y'all bummy and y'all out here scraping and scrounging, trying to hustle up a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? But if you get in that jam, you're going to have a public defender. If you get in that jam, you're going to be calling, begging your mama, your baby mama, aunties, your homeboys, gang, anybody. Put some money on my books. Put some money on the phone. And you feel what I'm saying? And you see how they doing these millionaires. So hopefully this is opening eyes. Hopefully the awareness, that aha moment, like, oh man, I'm finna go to the army. You want to kill somebody and y'all want to shoot so bad, y'all love guns so much, before you catch a case, go to the army. They gonna send you on submission. I'm sure whether Trump or Kamala, whoever get in office next, y'all gonna have an opportunity to shoot some people, because World War III probably coming in the next 18 months to 2 years. Yeah, for sure. And you know, yeah, that's just my little take on it. You know, I just got my own little spin on it. I never was into like killing nobody. You know, things that happened to me, to where you know, I found myself having to retaliate on people because people did something to me, you know. But I was never the one just out here just like man, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for the fun of it. Like, if nobody did nothing to me, they ain't got to worry about me doing nothing to them. Now, if you do something to me now, yeah, for sure. So, that's just my little take on it, you know? But really, these folks ain't even have nothing to do with it. Like, damn, bro. Like, you ain't really have nothing to do with it. Like, that should have kind of been up to, I don't know. I feel like the niggas from O Block, if anything, shit. But, hey, man, who am I to say? It's just my opinions, and we all got one, for real, man. Napo, India. Damn. Popo, India, man. I just feel bad for the kids, man. He got like 6 kids. He would take care of a lot of folks and stuff like that. And I know it's a lot of people that's happy that this happening, you know. I'm sure Mama Duck, she probably got her a video out or something, and she probably doing cartwheels. Who knows? You know, but I don't never want to see a black man go down like this. Like, it is so unfortunate, for real. Yeah, y'all, but like I said, man, get them kids, you got some teenagers, whatever, just influence them. Say, man, get a job, man. Go to school, man. Try to work on while you're in high school, getting in the band or playing a sport to the best of your ability so you can get a scholarship. And if not that, like I said, all these motherfuckers be on Call of Duty and shit like that. Take y'all ass to the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be in and out there in like 8 years, 12 years, have you a house, have you all type of benefits, and really have something. You're not going to have shit but a motherfucking funeral or a life motherfucking sentence. These streets over with. These streets is fucking done, bro. They been done. They been fucking done. Niggas ain't even out here trying to get no money no more. All these young niggas want to do is flash guns and kill people. This shit over with, bro. Find you something safe to do. Safer than that. And with that, you know what I'm saying? Just OG, Uncle TJ, trying to give some game to the young niggas, man. Be better than what's going on right now, man. Straight up. All right, y'all. Stay blessed. Have a great weekend.